Shalom with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm Commander GEN.YAHANNA. What we do is teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. That our oppressors is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Bear with us for 1 second so we can just get the content out. So basically, tonight's class is basically real simple. Well, it's not real simple, feel me? Unless you're in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right.
If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, you don't understand that the 144,000 that all the people in the world is cleaving after, hoping they could be, it's only gonna come out of the I.S.U.P.K. Feel me? That's why we tell everybody to get in our classes, man. Pay your tithes to the priest, man. Feel me? If you're in Kentucky, you want to be a part of that 144,000, come into the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
We're in Louisville, Kentucky. We in the biggest city in Kentucky, man. Ain't no excuses. And if you anywhere around the world, just contact the brothers, man. If you want to be a part of that 144,000, because the 144,000 is only going to come out of the I.S.U.P.K. It's not going to come out the Christian church. It's not going to come out of no Muslim mosques, no fake Israelite groups, no weed heads. For the people that was smoking on 420, everybody yesterday that was smoking weed on 420 was thinking that, man, I'm getting in the kingdom. That's all the topics was about. Why they were smoking, passing the blunt. How they gonna be the ones making it in the kingdom because of this and because of that. I'm telling you, man, if you want to make it into the kingdom, man, you want to get on them chariots, man, come into the aspect under Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right. Because
I'm telling you, them spots ain't guaranteed, man. You feel me? You gotta walk with Christ, man. You gotta walk with Yahushua. Them spots ain't guaranteed for nobody, not even brothers right here in this room. Feel me? We fight for them spots as well.
Right.
So if you want to be one of them 144,000, come into the I.S.U.P.K, man. Leave them fake Israelite groups. Leave the Christian church. Leave all that madness in the world, man. Become a new person. So anyway, we're going to start in the book of Numbers, chapter 27. Verse 15. Because the Lord, you feel me, he puts men in charge, man. You feel me? Ain't no Bible study groups, man. A lot of people say, man, I ain't dealing with no camp. You feel me? We ain't a camp, we a school, but we know what they mean, you feel me? Right. They ain't dealing with no camp, so they just want to have a little Bible study group. Just them and they homies and they girl, and they just sitting around the table reading the scriptures, thinking that's how they're going to make it into the kingdom. Thinking that's how they're going to be a part of the 144,000.
What's that again?
27, Numbers 27 and 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 27 and verse 15. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying.
Right. First, feel me? You got to have a man that's above you that the Most High is dealing with. Feel me? The Most High is not dealing with you rolling up a whole bunch of blunts, you feel me? Passing around in a circle, you feel me? The Most High ain't dealing with you, man. You having sex with your brother's wives, man.
Right.
The Most High ain't dealing with you if you a copycat of the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
The Most High ain't dealing with you, man. Because the Most High is dealing with Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man.
That's
and
right.
his priests and his soldiers under him.
Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation.
Right. Set Yahweh the power, man. You feel me? Yahweh the power will set a man over the congregation, man. That's Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man.
Right.
Just like it was with Moses. So y'all don't understand that we living in the time of Moses right now. You feel me? The same stuff that Moses was going through after they came out of Egypt, it's the same stuff we finna go through in just a little bit of time. You feel me? In just 2 seconds, man, we finna be going through that whole same scenario that Moses went through when they got up out of Egypt. Because we getting out of America, you can see the Most High is shaking this kingdom up. You feel me? With the coronavirus, with the oil, they said the oil crash. Like that, man, I was shocked. I had to look into that. They say the oil crash, man. You feel me? The oil is not worth nothing right now. You feel me, man? Because the Most High is shaking these kingdoms up like a salt shaker, man.
Right.
The Chinese people, man, one of the best economies, man, is crushed right now, man. They don't know how to make no money because everybody is scared to deal with them right now because of the coronavirus. You feel me? So you can keep going.
Which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in.
Right. So you need somebody that's going to lead you, man. You feel me? Everybody's such a coward, man, because you thinking you tough because you like, man, I ain't joining them. They following out the command of GEN.YAHANNA, man. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I'm finna do my own thing, man. That's weakness, man.
Right.
You know how much strength it take for a man, you feel me, a strong man to be like, you know what, man? I'm following out the command of GEN.YAHANNA, man. You feel me? I'm finna go ahead and do what he say do. We can't eat pork, shrimp. What he say, we gotta go out on them corners and go get all the brothers and sisters out the world. All right, come on, I'm down for it. You feel me, man? That takes strength to do that. It's easy to just be like, man, I ain't doing that. Man, wait, you see what they doing, man? You see what Commander Hunter got them doing? I ain't doing that. That takes weakness, man. It takes strength for you to go out and do what we do, man.
Right.
That's why I say that the 144,000 that y'all so thirsty to be a part of, it's only coming out of I.S.U.P.K. It ain't coming out of no fake Israelite groups, no Bible study groups, no Christian churches, no Muslim mosques, no gangsters, no gangster disciples, no Latin Kings, Bloods, Crips. It's not coming out of none of that, man.
Right.
Unless y'all leave that stuff alone and come into the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Now you got a fighting chance. Now you got a fighting chance to be a part of that 144,000. You feel me? Because everybody knows that 144,000 is just rulership. You feel me? It's just rulership among the earth. You feel me? That's all that is. It's who gonna rule, who gonna govern this earth, man. Yeah, you keep going.
That the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd.
Right, man? Because right now, everybody outside of the I.S.U.P.K, man, you are a sheep with no shepherd, man. You are a sheep with no shepherd. Just like Adam was sent here to till the ground, you feel me, to put everything in order. You feel me? That's why it was called a garden, because a garden has order. And at the time before that, it was just a forest with everything growing wild. You feel me? Everybody doing whatever they wanted to do. If you're eating whatever they want to eat, man, just like this scripture saying, as a sheep with no shepherd. You feel me? Everybody outside of I.S.U.P.K that want to be a part of that 144,000, you just a sheep with no shepherd, man. You feel me? You got a love for the Most High, but a lack of knowledge, man. You feel me? You love the Most High, but you got a lack of knowledge. You feel me? Because by you knowing that, okay, it's only going to be 144,000 that's ruling. You feel me? But you want to be a part of it. That's okay. You got some type of knowledge. You feel me? But you need a shepherd, man. You need a shepherd that's going to lead you down the right path, man. Otherwise, you're going to be in that Bible study group, and y'all going to be passing the blunt around with the Bible. Y'all going to be passing the Bible around with the blunts, man, like y'all was doing yesterday on 420, man. You feel me? Yeah, you keep going. We going all the way to 19.
Come. And the Lord said unto Moses, take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hands upon him.
Right. Joshua had the Spirit, man. He had the Spirit of the Most High, man. You feel me? He was a warrior, and guess what? He was an Ephraimite. For all you fake Israelite groups that say what? The Puerto Ricans, you feel me? They ain't part of the 12 tribes, man. The Most High just said, take Joshua, man, because he has the Spirit. He got the Spirit, man. Take him. You feel me? An Ephraimite, a Puerto Rican, a so-called Puerto Rican, who y'all say is not our brothers, man. But guess who do say they are brothers? The I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right.
You feel me? The I.S.U.P.K, we know the Puerto Ricans are our brothers, man. We done the research, man. We done the research already. That's already been done, man. Back in 1969. You feel me? That y'all in 2020, y'all still talking about they ain't even our brothers, man. They going through the same curses we going through. I know a Puerto Rican. I still think he black, but he not though. He's a full-blooded Puerto Rican, man. But he look just like a brother you will see any day walking down the street. Them are our brothers, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, you keep on.
And set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight.
Right, man. You feel me? You gotta have some type of order, man. Moses was putting brothers in charge. You feel me? Just like Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. You feel me? He putting brothers in charge, man. He got brothers in charge over every state, over every city, man. And y'all think this foolery. Y'all think this fake. Y'all think what we doing is a game, man. Because we trying to be a part of that 144,000, man.
Right.
Some you smoking weed on your knees praying, please, God, I want to be a part of it. I want to see the kingdom, man. But we actually doing the work to get in the kingdom.
Right.
We actually doing the work. Commander GEN.YAHANNA is actually doing the work, man.
Now, if I may, somebody named Nashay Dan says, big fucking liars. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
Hey, well, I'm paraphrasing, but the scriptures say the fruit of show, man.
Right.
You feel me? I'm paraphrasing, but it say the fruit of show, man. Our works, man. Our works prove that we actually doing the work of the Most High in Christ, man. You feel me? Check out what Commander GEN.YAHANNA do, man. Check into him and see what he done for people, man. He taking brothers off drugs, man.
Right.
He taking brothers off the street begging for change, man. Turning them into priests, man. He taking women off stripper poles, man, and putting them in modest apparel, man. Becoming righteous mothers, man. He putting families in order, man.
Right.
You feel me? He's tillering the ground. That's what he's doing, man. Because he's a commanding general, man. That's what we need right now. We need a commanding general. We don't need no pastor. We don't need no bishop, man. We don't need no deacons, man. We don't need no Farrakhan. Feel? We don't need none of that, man. We need a commanding general, man. We is at war right now, man.
Right.
This is a physical and spiritual war we going through. When you talking about we big liars, man. Come on, man. You ain't gonna make it on that 144,000.
Right.
You ain't gonna make it in the kingdom. You might be the least in the kingdom, like John the Baptist. I know that hurt somebody's feelings.
Right.
That hurt somebody's feelings right there. They hate when we say John the Baptist wasn't in the truth, but it's a fact, man. Just like everybody yesterday smoking weed on 420, they wasn't in the truth. This whoever that was right there, she's not in the truth. That's why she can't understand that the 144,000 will only come out of the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Feel me? The governing people, man, that's gonna be under Christ, man. The governing men that's gonna be under Christ, it's coming out of the I.S.U.P.K, man. It ain't coming out of nowhere else. Right, but you could drop that, and we gonna go to Numbers 2 and 3.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 2 and verse 3. And on the east side, toward the rising of the sun, shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies, and Nishan, the son of Amminadab, shall be captain of the children of Judah.
Right, shall be the captain, man. Like I was just saying, man, we already building a military structure. It's already in place for when Christ returns, for when the World War III is over, man, and we rise from the ashes. You feel me? You feel me? When we rise from the ashes, we already got a military structure in place, man. Because don't nobody else call themselves captains, man. Everybody else talking about they a high priest, or they bishop this, or pastor this.
Right.
You feel me? That's what they call themselves, man. We the only ones call ourselves, so like not me, but I'm saying the brothers above me call themselves captain this, captain that. You feel me? Because the generals gave them that. You feel me?
Right.
Because we building a military structure, man. Because that's what this is about, man. This is a war, you feel me, that we going through. Now, y'all don't even see it. Y'all don't even see it. In the fourth dimension, the Most High in Christ see a war going on. They see a battle, man. You feel me? But all you see is, oh, that was just one case. That was just Michael Brown. That was just Tamir Rice. You feel me? That was just Trayvon Martin. You feel me? That was just dude down the street. Shouldn't have been selling drugs. That was just that guy. That was just the girl from the train station in Oakland. But you're not understanding the Most High in Christ is looking at it like a war. They see a war going on, man. And we need a commanding general. We need captains. You feel me? We need officers. We need troopers, man. We need sisters, man. You feel me? For this war, man, we about to go through, man. It's about to get real, man. We living in the time of Moses, man. 2 seconds, man. I'm telling you, about 2 seconds, you're going to see what I mean when I say we living in the time of Moses after the Exodus, man. You feel me? That's what we going through right now. But yeah, you could drop that and go to Numbers 11 and 14. Right, because officers in the I.S.U.P.K, man, they stand with Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, because it's one body, man. We need officers, man. We need captains, and we need a commanding general, man. We need that, man. And the only people, you feel me, that even call themselves that as the I.S.U.P.K, man. You feel me? We do everything according to the Bible, man. We don't, none of the stuff you see us do, y'all been looking at, laughing at us since 1969. But y'all don't even know that everything we do coming out of the Bible, man. Because we knew this time was coming, man, when we was going to be leaving up out of Egypt. Spiritual Egypt, which is America. We knew that time was coming, and we was getting ready for it while you was getting high.
Right.
While you was getting high, you was getting drunk, you was having sex with whores. The I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA was getting ready, man. We was getting ready.
Right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 11, and verse 14. I am not able to bear all this people alone, because it is too heavy for me.
Right. So basically, look, content, this is Moses, he's saying to the Most High, like, look, man, you feel me? Moses, he had an excellent spirit on him, man. He telling the Most High, like, man, look, this too much for me. You feel me? I done parted the Red Sea. You feel me? We done got up out of Egypt, man. We done went through the plagues. You feel me? We done seen you through the plagues, the Passover. You done killed all the Egyptian babies, man. Now I got all these people looking up to me, and they questioning me. They questioning my authority. I don't know what to do. Same thing like Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. Commander GEN.YAHANNA, you feel me? He looking like, man, y'all still questioning me? After the coronavirus, y'all still questioning me, man? Y'all still got the nerve to question the I.S.U.P.K and Commander GEN.YAHANNA after the coronavirus, man? I'm telling you, man, you're not going to be a part of that 144,000. You men out there thinking y'all going to be a part of it, and y'all still questioning us after everything we done said since 1969 been coming to pass, man. You got to be outside your mind. But we going all the way to 17.
Come. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me,
right.
I pray.
He ready to die for his people. You feel me? He ready to die for his people, just like who? Commander GEN.YAHANNA and everybody under him.
Right.
We ready to die for y'all, even though y'all hate us, man. Even though y'all don't put no money in the bucket when y'all walk past. Even though y'all look at our classes and y'all hit the laugh button. You feel me? Right. Instead of hitting the like button and the share button, you hit the laugh button like this is a joke, man. Like we out here playing with y'all, man. This is no joke. This is no game, man.
I pray thee out of hand, and if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness.
Right. He thinking basically he not a good leader. He thinking because these people steady blaming him and asking him this and that and this, he thinking he not a good leader, but he's actually doing an excellent job. You feel me? He's actually doing an excellent job, man. And the Most High see that, man. That's why he finna say this.
And the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel.
Right, elders of Israel. Now I know you see me like I'm a young brother, but I'm considered an elder of Israel right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I came through the ranks, you feel me? I came up under the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA and all the brothers that's above me, man. I got the oil poured on my head, man. I passed the officer's test, man. You feel me? I learned the breakdowns from all the brothers above me. The same breakdowns I teach, I learned from them.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what Moses doing. He gathering all the elders of Israel, the people that people respect. You feel me?
Whom thou knowest to be elders of the people and officers over them.
Officers over them. You feel me? Man, what's your name? Oh, I'm officer. I'm a Juan Gabar. You're like, what is that? You an officer? What, you a police? You feel me? That's how simple our people is, man. They don't even understand that the word officer just comes from having an office over a certain, thing. You feel me? Depending on what it is. And my office is over 500 people. You feel me?
Right.
Of Israel. You feel me? To make sure y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. You feel me? That's the whole point.
And bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee.
Right. The Most High saying, man, bring them elders, man, that everybody respect, there's officers over them, you feel me? That's basically telling them what to do, what not to do. Bring them here with you, because, Moses was just doing this all on his own. You feel me? Moses was doing this all on his own. The Most High is basically setting him up to show him how to set up an army. You feel me? Same way Commander GEN.YAHANNA been doing. You feel me? All this time while y'all been laughing at us. You feel me? Telling y'all ain't paying tithes to Commander GEN.YAHANNA, but you're going to keep giving them to your pastor, who churches is closed. You feel me? We open. We open.
Right. And
you dare fix your lips to say you ain't going to pay tithes to us?
That's right.
To Commander GEN.YAHANNA, Salaki? You ain't going to pay tithes to Commander GEN.YAHANNA, but y'all still going to pay tithes to that preacher, you feel me, when them doors open. He been closed for what, like almost 2 months. We still rocking and rolling.
Right.
And we even showing y'all why he closed and why we open. And you still can't see, you feel me, through the thickness of your, man. And it's crazy.
And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit of which is upon thee, and I will put it upon them.
Right, man. So the zeal that Moses had, the Most High say he's going to put it on them officers, them 70 officers, man. You feel me? So they can have the same zeal Moses got. You feel me? And that's the same thing that happened with Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. The zeal that he had, man, to keep this school going, man. The zeal he had to keep this school going, man, when things was getting rocky, man. He didn't flood him with officers. He didn't flood Commander GEN.YAHANNA with captains and officers, man. You feel me? And we ain't for none. We ain't playing no games about this truth, man. Because we know that we living in the times of the end of the Exodus, man.
Right.
We know that, you feel me? Well, y'all still thinking we gonna go back. Y'all them Israelites that was talking about we want to go back. Because we got cucumbers for free and this and that of this.
Right.
Basically welfare and food stamps and public housing.
Right.
You feel me? Y'all them Israelites. While we the Israelites, you know, we ready for the kingdom. We ready to look past all this stuff in the wilderness because we know the kingdom is at hand. And we getting closer to it.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling. Feel me? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling, man. The 144,000 will come out of I.S.U.P.K.
And they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not thyself alone.
Right. So basically, he getting all the burdens off of Moses, and he finna spread it out. Feel me? The same way it is with Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. Commander GEN.YAHANNA got captains and officers in every city, so he not bearing all this stuff alone. You feel me? The weight is getting pushed on us, and if it get too heavy, we move it up the rank. Let brothers know what's going on. And if it's too heavy for them, they let brothers know what's going on. You feel me? Like people was laughing at the video where the brother in Indianapolis, you feel me, was getting into altercation with the Edomite lady, and everybody laughing, talking about he gonna move it up the chain of command. What is he talking about? You feel me? That's the rank and order that we got, man. Because if stuff get too heavy for us, that's what we gonna do. Move it up the chain of command, you feel me? And let them handle it. You feel me? Let our outer ones deal with it, man. Because they probably better suited for it than we are. You feel me? And that's the whole point of this scripture right here. This is just building the rank structure, man. Building the rank structure. And only people do that is the I.S.U.P.K, man. We ain't no Bible study group.
Right.
This ain't no Bible study group, man. We know the scriptures. Ain't no Bible study. We know the scriptures.
Right.
Feel me? This ain't no Christian church, man. We ain't no, man, look. Tell you, man. Y'all, you see, that's why you got to come to our place so you can get some discipline, man.
Right.
I'm telling you, you got to come to our place so you can get some discipline and you can understand, man, what's going on, man. You was at war right now, man. They is finna put the blame on you. All the stuff going on with the coronavirus, they finna blame you.
Right.
They finna blame you. You gotta wear a mask, man. They been wanting to kill you without a mask. The police been killing us without masks, man. Now you finna have to wear a mask, man. Come on, man. You get pulled over, thrown out your car, shot in the head, man. And guess what they gonna say? He had a mask on, or he was reaching for something. I ain't know who he was. I thought that was a convicted felon that we had a warrant for. I'm telling you, man, you don't even understand the Esau's, man. I'm telling you, man. You don't understand Esau's, man. I'm telling you, his mind is so evil, man. Esau's mind is so evil, the stuff he comes up with.
And if I could, it's real heavy what you're saying, because look at what they're trying to do, these states like Georgia. With the coronavirus and all the cases still going up, they so hungry to keep black people oppressed.
Right.
Get us back to work. They want to open up these states.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't care about the health risk. When all the nurses, the doctors, the experts are saying no, it's too soon. Now what's going to end up happening is they're going to open these states up.
Right.
And then they're going to make this pandemic worse. People going to be out there trying to go bowling, trying to get weaves. You're going to have coronavirus in your weave. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why you better listen to Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Right.
Because Commander GEN.YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K, the army of the Lord, is letting you know right here and now that you need to repent. I mean, it's just so heavy what you're bringing out.
That's heavy, because you know what you said. It happened in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
Look it up. They opened up the beach one day or one weekend. They say went up so high, man, they had to close the beaches back down.
Damn.
I say, man, but that's how money hungry they is, man. I'm
Right.
telling you, Esau, they will kill themselves for money.
Damn.
For some money, Esau will kill themselves, man. Like what the brother brought out, he say, man, they put lead in the water they drink. They put lead in the water like they ain't got white people in Flint, Michigan.
Wow.
Like it ain't white people in Flint, Michigan. Like it ain't dogs. Let's say that. You know, they love dogs. They love dogs more than they self. It's dogs drinking lead water in Flint, Michigan, man.
Damn.
White people is evil, man. Our oppressors are evil. They the devil the Bible speaks
That's
of,
right.
man. Tell you, man. And you only heard that in I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man.
Right.
Tell you, man. But yeah, we could drop that and go to Numbers 13 and 1. Right, because I'm telling you, man, you got to have a strategy, man, to get out of the wilderness, man, back into leadership, man, because that's what we doing. We finna go into the wilderness, man, and it's going to be a lot of Israelites like, man, what is going on? What are we going to do, man? We should just go back into America.
Right.
We should just go back to America and just do, man, I was good. I was straight, man. Y'all tripping. I had it good. I'm telling you, man. You got to have a strategy, though, man, because we getting up out of here regardless whether you like it or not, man.
Right. And if I may real quick, that's just like, you know, they want to go back to the cucumbers, the garlic, the leeks. That's what they want to do right now. They want to go back. In America's economy, they like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't mind going back to work at rallies. You know, I don't mind. At least,
Right.
you know, but hell, you putting your family at risk because you get in contact with those people, those customers, and then you bring it home to, say, your elderly parents.
Right.
Somebody you keeping, or your young child. That's why this is a bad idea, and I believe that if I could, that the Most High is going to allow it to happen so it can show you just how greedy our oppressor is,
Right.
and how diabolical he is to put us at risk, just so he cannot let this kingdom fall, this economy fall.
Right.
No, rather than saying, you know what, we got all this money, and if I may real quick, they gave these loans to all these small businesses. Now they want to be able to open these businesses back up. They keep the money.
Right.
They go bankrupt, but they keep the money. They file, you know, chapter, you know, whatever they call it.
Right.
That chapter.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah,
Right.
that bankruptcy stuff. And then the average guy that needed he ain't got his first stimulus check.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's real crazy what you saying. You know what I mean? You know, you see the devil.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it take an army to be able to come back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's most times because people don't understand that we need a commanding general. We need captains. We need officers.
Right.
We don't need no pastors or no deacons, man. We don't need none of them faggots, man. None of them homosexuals, man. We need warriors, man. The warriors only dwell in the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
We was built for this, man. We was built for this.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Send thou men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I gave.
Right. See, this is a military strategy, man. You feel me? That the Most High and Moses is doing, man. He's saying, send y'all men to go search out Canaan, man. You feel me? Because we already come out the wilderness. Now we're getting closer and closer to our homeland. And he telling them, like, man, send some men out there, you feel me? So they can search and see what's going on. Because Canaan, it was called Canaan because the Canaanites dwelt there. But it was really our land. You feel me? Wait, you keep going, sir.
God. Send thou men that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto thee, the children of Israel.
Right.
Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them.
Right, man. Rulers, man. But they under Moses. So who is that today? You feel me? The captains and the officers, man. Who is that today? The captains and the officers, man. In the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. We going out to search, you feel me? We going out to search so we can get our people, man. So we can tell our oppressors that they the devil and that their kingdom coming to an end.
Right.
You feel me? And we telling our people to stop committing sins, man. He say pick one man, a ruler among them, man. And that's what we are right now. We rulers among our people, whether y'all like it or not. Because they didn't like them. The truth is, they didn't like them. But they doing everything they can to get everybody back into our homeland.
Right.
Even though the children of Israel was bad talking them, bad talking Moses, all that. We keep going.
God.
We're just going to 3. That's it.
Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness to Paran. All those men were heads of the children of Israel.
Right, so he sent one man of every tribe, you feel me? That everybody respected, man. Now, the other verses, he read their names, but you can read that on your own time. I'm going to skip over that. But he said one man of every tribe, you feel me? And if we could do that, that would be cold. But we so lost in this slavery we just came out of, we can't put a man over every tribe, you feel me? So we just got men over every state. It's a man over every state, over every city, you feel me? Which is basically the same thing, but at this time, they all was together, all 12 tribes, so he had a man over each tribe.
Okay.
If you could,
if I could, one moment. It's real heavy right here, what you just brought out, because it says all those men were heads
right.
of the children of Israel. Now, the Christian will say, well, I don't need a head. The Holy Spirit's my head. But it says right here, you know, all those men were heads over the children of Israel. So there's a man that's a head.
Right.
They'll sit there and say, you know, they, you know, going to rely on the Holy Spirit, but then they go to pastor. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't want to listen to the men in the I.S.U.P.K. or Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You know, anytime you start letting them know, especially a lot of, you know, females, they like, nah, I'm the head of my own, like Christ is my head.
Right.
White Jesus.
Right.
And white Jesus don't exist. So that's one right there. That scripture right there for anybody that wants to come up against a Christian.
Right.
All those men were heads of the children of Israel, not the Holy Spirit, those men. Hence, what's tonight's topic, what you said.
Right.
That 144,000 is coming out the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
And that's just facts. You know, since 1969, who else been doing it?
Right.
Ain't nobody been doing it like him. You know what I mean?
Right. That's heavy, man. Because when people say that, the Holy Spirit, or this and that, I don't need y'all, God got me.
Right.
You feel me? They just talk about they pastor.
Right.
That's all they talking about. Because they pastor is pacifying them, patting them on the back like a little baby. It's going to be okay. You still love pork. You can't stop eating pork. What God said is all clean. You feel me? It's clean, and that's what the New Testament is about. That's what I'm saying. That they pastor is pacifying them, basically telling them they could sin. It's okay.
Right.
As long as you give me that money. Give me that money, you can sin all you want. That's what the pastor say. See, we ain't saying that. You can keep your goddamn money if it's that serious. Keep your goddamn money. The Lord gonna provide for His army anyway.
Right.
He gonna provide for His army any goddamn way. You can keep your goddamn money. Feel me? If you want to go give it to that pastor, you don't want to give it to us because you want to keep eating pork. We're not gonna tell you you can eat pork just so we can get your money.
Right.
We know pastors in here. Feel me? No cowards, no Christians in here, man.
Right.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, if you could drop down to 17, 13 chapter.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 17. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get you up this way southward, and go up into the mountain.
Right. So basically, it's just a military strategy. Feel me? He already picked each one out of each tribe, and he sent them into Canaan, which was Israel. It's just we haven't dwelt there in forever, so it's the Canaanites that took it over. So basically, we scoping it out. Feel me? Just like we do. You feel me? Hey, man, y'all need to find y'all a new camp spot. So what we go do? We go scope it out. Feel me? We go record the land where we want to have the camp at, and we send a video up to the higher command. And they tell us, like, yeah, you know what? That's Tawab. Or they be like, no, that ain't Tawab. Y'all got to find something else. Feel me? So what we doing in I.S.U.P.K. is the same thing they was doing right here, man. They scoping stuff out, man. Trying to figure stuff out. Feel me? Wait, you keep moving. We're going to 19.
And see the land. What is it? Slaki. What is it? And the people that dwell therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many.
Right, man. That's what they going to see, man. They trying to go to war, man. Feel me? Just like we do. You feel me? We do on Saturdays, man. We go out, we go to war. Our war is spiritual.
Right.
Our war ain't physical yet. See, what they was doing was a physical war. You feel me? But that's what we've been gearing up for this whole time. This whole time, that's what we've been gearing up for, man. That's why you need a commander general, man, to watch over the people. You feel me?
Right.
Which is really sheep, basically. That's all y'all is sheep, man. Y'all need a shepherd, man. Why y'all keep talking about why everybody got to pay tithes to the Commander GEN.YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K? Because we the army of the Lord, man. You feel me? All this stuff that they doing, we doing right now. All y'all see is us on the corner yelling. But y'all don't know we done went out and searched, man. We searching to see, man, for the weak, for the strong. Feel me? For the few, for the many. That's what we doing. But you keep going.
And what the land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what cities they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds.
Right. See, so they going to see how the Canaanites living. Feel me? Is they strong? Is they many? Is they few? Is they weak? And in modern day, what we do in I.S.U.P.K, we going into the city to see if it's fruitful.
Right.
Is this a strong city? Is it a lot of Israelites there? Is it worth having a camp here? Is it worth building up, wasting our time here? Or should we move on to the next city?
Right.
You feel me? Like, we doing everything that they was doing, man. It's just, this is modern day. And our war is spiritual. Theirs was physical. You feel me? Ours is spiritual right now. You feel me? It'll get physical in a minute, but that's why you need a commanding general so you can know when that time is. You feel me? You can know when that time is. Otherwise, you're going to end up like every other group that tried to start a black movement.
If I may, this is one of the viewers named Anthony Rose. He says, I am my own leader. We not dependent on no one else. I'm dependent on no one else. I'm 12 tribes of Judah, the Hebrew Israelites. I know what my spirit is teaching me. I know what my spirit has taught me.
He's smoking weed. He rolling up a blunt right now.
Right.
You was a goddamn idiot talking about you your own leader, man. So what do you report to? You feel me? What laws do you keep? What laws do you follow? Zero. Anytime anybody say that they own leader, they keep no laws, man.
Right.
'Cause I remember that time when I was in the world and I felt the same way. I'm like, I ain't got no leader. I do what I want to do. Guess what? I was the most evil, wickedest bastard you could think of.
Right.
I'm doing all the crimes and sins, you feel me, that I know ain't right. That I know is wrong. You feel me? So I know that brother's spirit. That brother, he committing all the crimes and sins in the world. That's why he said he his own leader. He rolled it. He probably smoked 10 blunts by himself yesterday on 420. He probably smoked like 10 blunts by himself talking about some, he his own leader, man. Get out of here, man. You need a shepherd, man. And Commander GEN.YAHANNA is that shepherd, man. I'm telling you, man, the 144,000 is only going to come out of the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
It ain't coming nowhere else, man. He not making it. You feel me? You heard that from a priest. He ain't making it. You heard what he just said.
Right.
You feel me? He ain't making it to that 144,000. He's not governing nothing. You feel me? He probably can't even govern his own kids.
Right.
But I don't mean to get carnal, so yeah, we're going to keep going into the scriptures. Who's done on 19? Yeah, so we're going to drop that. We still in the same chapter. Just, if you could, 25. Start at 25.
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 25. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days.
Right. They returned. They spent 40 days, man, searching out, thinking of strategies, man. Who is doing that today, man? Your pastors ain't doing that.
Right.
Why you think they so lost right now, man? We having a good time during this coronavirus.
That's
The
right.
I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General, we is having a blast, man.
Right.
We having a ball, man. You feel me? You know why? Because we done the same thing they did, man. They searched for 40 days, man. You feel me? To see what's going on in Canaan, man. And we've been searching since 1969, man. You feel me? We've been searching since 1969. You feel me? Trying to see what's going on in America, man. What is their weakness, man? You feel me? What is their strong point? You feel me? We've been searching, man, and we figured it out, man. It's their greed.
Right.
It's their goddamn greed, man. It's gonna bring them to destruction. Like my Adawan brought out, man. They trying to open back up the country, and this country gonna fold.
Right.
It's gonna fold. So many people gonna die from the coronavirus, man. So many people is gonna die when they open back this country, man. Because they haven't even found the cure for the first one, let alone the second strand. So how you gonna open back up the country, man? But guess what? We seeking all their weak points, man.
Right.
We seeking all that. No Israelite groups, no Christian. Nobody is doing that. Farrakhan them, nobody's doing that. We finding the weak points, man. Just like they did. Took them 40 days, man. Took us 50 years. It took us 50 years. But hey, we found it, though. It took us 50 years, but we found it.
Right.
We're going to 27.
Okay. Verse 26. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land.
Right. See, we have a military structure, man. We report. We report back to the higher ups, man. To our officers above us, to the captains, the generals, man. We report, man. Ain't nobody else doing that, man. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all look at us, man. See us with fringes on. You feel me? Boots tucked in, head pieces. You feel me? And y'all think it's a game, man.
Right.
But we doing the same thing Moses and them did, man. They reporting back to Moses everything that they found out. And we report everything that we do, everything that we find out about the cities we in, man.
Right.
Feel me? Back to the higher ups, man. Everybody that's above us. They go up the ladder, man. Feel me? Depending on how important it is, it's going to keep going. Feel me, man?
Right.
We doing the same thing Moses was doing, man. Just because we want to be a part of the 144,000. We
right.
fighting for that, man. We fighting for the kingdom. You fighting to keep smoking weed. You fighting to keep getting high, to keep getting drunk, to keep having sex with white women.
Right.
And we fighting for the kingdom, man. We fighting to be ruling everybody, man. The whole earth. That's what the 144,000 is about, man. It's about rulership of the planet Earth, man. Who's going to be ruling? Who's going to be mopping floors?
Right.
Which one you want to do? You want to be with John the Baptist? Or you want to be with Christ?
Right.
I want to be with Christ. I want Christ telling me what to do. Hey, go do that. Go do this.
Right.
Go over there, man. I don't want to be mopping no floors, man.
Right. It's real heavy because think about it. A lot of our people want to get back to work. They want to get told what the white man tell them to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying so heavy. Instead of what Christ tell them to do,
That's
they
right.
want to go back and listen to what they white boss tell them to do, what the Christian pastor tell them to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what you're saying is it's more honor in following Christ than
Right.
following America. So
Right.
you know what I mean?
Way more honor. 1,000 million times more honor following Christ than the goddamn devil, man.
Right.
Y'all want to go back into Egypt? Egypt is falling, man. America is falling and you watching it happen. You watching America fall. Like all other countries you heard about that fail, all you could do is read about it. Pick up a book and read about it. You actually watching America fall. And you doing exactly what everybody else wants to do then. Go back into it. Hope it don't fall. Hope the Most High fix it. Hope the Most High get the NBA back running.
Right.
Football back running. That's what y'all want. Do y'all know that the colleges is closed?
Right.
Do you know how many colleges it is in America? And not one college got one student in them dorm rooms. It's not one student on campus, man. Colleges is closed, man. When have that ever happened, man? America is falling, man.
Right.
Rocket have a shot. Rocket have a shot for America falling in our face, man. America falling in our face, man. Most High in Christ. So yeah, we're gonna drop that and go to Numbers 14 and 11.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, since 1969, man, we told people to change. Told people to change, man. Well, you're gonna die.
Right.
You're gonna die with your oppressors, man. You're gonna die with your oppressors, man. We told you to change since 1969. We've been telling y'all to stop doing what y'all was doing. The pastors told you everything is clean, everything is okay. Just pray at night. But put that money in the bucket. I'm telling you, man, you ain't had no shepherd, man. You ain't had no shepherd till Commander GEN.YAHANNA hit the scene.
Right.
The Commander GEN.YAHANNA hit the scene, man, the Most High ain't give you a shepherd.
Right.
You ain't had a shepherd, man. When have this many blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian men could come together? You ever seen a Passover in I.S.U.P.K, man?
Right.
Have you ever seen? They've been popping up on my Facebook from last year, the videos and stuff. I say, man, we was getting on. You ain't never seen that many black, Hispanics, and Native Indians come together, man, in peacefulness, man. Having a ball, man. We had a good time, man. We had a good time, man. Never happened to no other groups, Christians, none of that. If you got that, please.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 14 and verse 11. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me?
Right. Right. How long is y'all going to keep telling us to take off our headpiece and untuck our boots, man, and go to church, man. Y'all told us to get jobs, man. Y'all, you know how bold y'all is, man. Y'all is just like these people that Moses was leading out of Egypt, man.
Right.
How long y'all gonna provoke us, man? I'm trying to get a job. This is our job, man. This is our job, man. This is what we do, man. This is what we live for. This is what we live for. We live to tell you the truth, man. To shine the light on you, man. To get you out of the darkness, man.
Right.
If you want to be a part of 144,000, the only chance you got is right here in I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going on with 18. Slide.
God. And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs which I have showed among them.
Right, all the signs we showed y'all. Just like Moses parted the Red Sea, all the plagues, the locusts, everything that happened in Egypt, they seen it happen and they knew Moses was in the midst of it, man. You feel me? Because the Most High was with Moses. Just like the Most High is with Commander GEN.YAHANNA. And you've been hearing what he's been saying, man. Since 1969, I.S.U.P.K. been saying the plagues was coming to America, man.
Right.
Destruction was coming to America. War was coming to America, man. And what the scripture say?
For all the signs which I have showed among them.
Right, man. All the signs I.S.U.P.K. showed y'all, man. How long is y'all going to keep being so simple and listening to these pastors, man? Do they make you feel that good? Do a pastor make you feel that good that you don't even want to know the truth? You just want to hear good things? You just want to hear stuff that make you feel good? Is it that serious, man?
Right.
Well, man, the truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. You keep going, sir. Good.
I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and I will make them, it's like, make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they.
Right. See, the Most High is ready to kill all y'all. But guess why he ain't doing that? The same reason what he said to the children of Israel back then. He said, I will smite all of them and disinherit them,
right,
and make you, he was talking to Moses, I will make you a mighty nation. All your children's children, right, will be the Levites. There ain't going to be no Israelites. It's going to just be the Levites. The Mosesites. I mean, Salakia.
Right.
This is going to be the Mosesites. Just going to be Moses' children, just going to be the rulers of the kingdom of heaven. And we just going to be like every other nation. Just nothing. No inheritance, no nothing. You feel me? And that's what the Most High thinking about y'all. Most High like, man, look, man. I want to do it, but the Most High got mercy, man. And he love y'all. And if it weren't for the I.S.U.P.K. and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, he probably would have done it.
Right.
He probably would have smite and disinherited y'all.
Right.
You feel me? But because of us, man, I'm telling you, man, we the reason why some of y'all is being saved. And you don't even know it, man. Y'all ain't giving us no credit, man. Y'all ain't giving us no credit, but you don't even know. Because we trying to be a part of the 144,000, and you not.
Right. And if I may, Evan Quarterman says Hitler killed the Jews.
Hitler killed the Jews?
That's just a comment that one of our viewers talked about.
That's two white people fighting, ain't got nothing to do with us, man.
Right.
We'll bring out a scripture about that, how we shouldn't get in other people's business, but it'll be too long to break down. I'll say that for another time, but we shouldn't get in their business. Let them do them. Let them fight it out, kill each other. They're going to be extinct like Obadiah brought out. Right,
and if I may, what he needs to understand is that the real Jews are black.
Right.
Them people, they call themselves Jewish. They not the real Jews. Maybe you confused right there, Mr. Quarterman. Because the real Jews are black. You can go into the book of Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2 where it says Judah mourneth the gates thereof language.
Right.
They are black unto the ground. Them people, they call themselves Jewish, actually comes through the lineage of Esau. They came through Amalek. So that's who they are. Right?
Right. They was like the craftier of the tribe of Esau, Edom. And they thought like, okay, we don't want to be Christians, you feel me? Because then we're going to have to serve this group of white people. And we don't want to be Muslims because then we're going to have to serve Arabs. So what they did was came up with their own religion, which is Judaism. And the Most High, you feel me, he sent Hitler on them. You feel me? Because the Most High could use whoever he want to destroy whatever he want.
Right.
And he used Hitler and he killed them. So that's old news. I mean, everybody know that.
Right.
So,
Numbers 14.
14 to 12.
It's the book of Numbers chapter 14 and verse 12.
13. My slide.
Verse 13. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou boughtest up this people in thy might from among them.
Now the Most High is, he knows all things. But I'm going to tell you, Moses did some slick talking to the Most High for Israel. Feel me? The Most High did some slick talking, man, because he was ready to destroy Israel, man. And Moses telling him, like, man, but Egypt don't hear it. If you kill all of them and just keep me, Egypt's going to hear about that, man. Feel me? And he finna break it down to him why he, saying all that. You keep on.
God, if I may, real quick. So Evan Quarterman says, you Jew, huh? That's what he's saying.
Yeah, we the real Jews, Evan.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We've been bringing this out since 1969. You go to I.S.U.P.K.com and you sound like an Edomite.
Right.
So you might want to go ahead and just drop all your money in your bank account. You feel me? Go to I.S.U.P.K.com and just drop it all. You don't need it no more. Your kingdom is falling.
Right.
You feel me? Evan, whatever, your kingdom is falling. So you might as well drop all your money in the bucket. You feel me? And we might put you over the heathens or something, man.
Right.
We might put you over them.
He be the white Steve Harvey in the you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He be the white Steve Harvey. You might get an extra piece of fat back on the plate, you know what I'm saying? But you're still gonna be a slave, just like Steve Harvey's a slave in this kingdom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
where we at? Verse 14. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 14 and verse 14. And they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, for they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people.
Right. So he's saying, like, don't kill them. Like, Moses got some game. That's why you need you a commanding general.
That's right.
Feel me? That's going to speak up for you, man. Otherwise, you would be dead out here like we've been dead before the I.S.U.P.K. hit the scene. You would be dead out here and nobody would be a part of 144,000. You feel me? You need you a commanding general, man. He telling him, like, man, the inhabitants of this land, Egypt going to tell them. Egypt going to send them a letter telling them, like, hey, man, the Lord just destroyed Egypt, man. Now he just killed them. He said, you feel me? Basically, that was going to make them free game for the Canaanites.
Right.
Who they was just scoped out, found out a lot about them. They ready to go attack them. The Most High, he don't like how the mixed multitude is disrespecting Moses and his officers, his captains and his officers.
Right.
You feel me? Just like the Most High don't like how y'all disrespecting Commander GEN.YAHANNA captains and officers, man. I'm telling you, man. If it weren't for us, man, I'm telling you, it might not be a nigga left.
Right.
Y'all better thank the Most High for the I.S.U.P.K. and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
That's right. For they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thou cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by day time in a pillar of cloud and in a pillar of fire by night.
Right, so he basically saying that the Most High watch over this people.
Right. Verse 15, now if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them, therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness.
So basically Moses is telling the Most High, he basically spitting some game to the Most High, like, look, if you kill these people, man, it's going to be word around the world, like, man, the Most High ain't as mighty as we thought. Yeah, he brought down Egypt, but he ain't all that. You feel me? That's what Moses basically telling the Most High, like, man, you can't do that, because then they're going to be thinking you're weak, man. They're going to think you're weak if you couldn't bring them into the land that you told them that they could have. You feel me? That you smoke all of them in the wilderness.
And it's real heavy, because that's what they saying to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians here in America. They like, nah, they can't be with God, because look at them. 400 years, why ain't God deliver them yet? He ain't strong enough. Well, look at the coronavirus.
Right.
The coronavirus is on the scene now.
Right.
You understand? That's just one of the plagues that's happening right now.
Right.
Wait till the other ones come. You know what I'm saying? So Most High Christ for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they coming. There's more plagues coming. This is just one. This is just one.
Right.
We go out at 18.
Now, if thou shalt slay. Verse 16. Because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he had swore unto them, therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness. Verse 17. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according to thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long suffering,
Right.
and of great mercy.
Right. See, Moses had game. That's why you need you a commander general, man. You need somebody that's gonna watch over you, man. Cause you gonna get real carnal and you gonna say, oh, I don't need nobody. I'm Judah. I'm the 12 tribe. Whatever the brother was talking about.
Right.
You feel me? You need somebody that's gonna check you, man. And that's basically what we saying with this rank structure we got, man. I need somebody to check me, man. Cause I might go off a little bit, man. And I need brothers to check me, man. You feel me? And that's what everybody need, man. Everybody needs somebody above them that's gonna watch over them. Like, hey, hold on, wait, we ain't doing it like that. Oh, okay, my fault. Salaki, sir. You need somebody over you like that. You feel me? Because that's what Moses was doing. He was looking out for the people, man. He spent game to the Most High. Like, look, man. What did he say? Salaki, where you go? He's saying, let the power of my Lord be great.
Right.
You feel me? Like he buttering up to the Most High. Like, man, let the power of my Lord be great, man. Do your thing, man. You brought them out of Egypt, man. They gonna be saying you weak, man. They gonna be saying you weak if you kill them, man. You kill all of them. We know you can kill everybody, like you did with the flood. He buttering the Most High up. You feel me? Even though the Most High see all things, he just really want to see what type of man Moses is. Like, is this a good man? Is this a real commander general? Or is this just, somebody that I just, picked on accident? And he's seeing that, okay, yeah, this I did right. You feel me? My angels did right picking Moses. You feel me? But yeah.
It said, the Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression.
Right.
And by no means, clearing the guilty.
Right.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
Right. So that's the reason why, you feel me, you could be going through something and you'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm going through this, because it's something you done in your past life, you feel me? Instead of him just killing everybody, he just said, I'm gonna visit through the fourth generation, all the way up to the fourth generation. So like your great-great-grandson, that could be you in the reincarnation. Feel me? We already did a class about that. You can check that out about the reincarnation. Feel me? But what I'm saying is, that's the reason why you could be suffering something. It could have been something you've done in your past life. Instead of the Most High just killing everybody and starting over with Moses, he said, I'm just going to see about them throughout the third and fourth generation. Feel me? I'm gonna put the iniquity through them. Feel me? So yeah, we're gonna drop that and go to Numbers 27 and 1. Right, cause only the man of the Lord, man, could be able to do what Moses just did, man. He just talked the Most High out of some shit, man. Salaki. Excuse my life. He just talked the Most High out of something real drastic that the Most High was going to do to the children of Israel. It wouldn't be no blacks, Hispanics, and Native. It'd be none but the Haitians. It'd be none but the Haitians, man. The Haitians will have the kingdom of heaven, and we probably wouldn't even exist. Feel me?
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27 and verse 1. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hapar, the son of Galid, the son of Machar, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph. And these are the names of the daughters: Malah, Noah, and Hagala, and Makah, and Tazarah.
Right, so this is five sisters, right? They got a problem, you feel me? They got a problem. Most of y'all can't deal with one woman talking to your ear. It's 5 women, you feel me? You gotta have the spirit of the Most High to be able to deal with 5 women talking in your ear and checking them and putting them in their place, man.
Right.
That's why I said the 144,000 is only gonna come out the I.S.U.P.K. and the
That's
Commander,
right.
man. We was taught discipline and we was taught rulership and leadership, man. How to lead our people, men, women, feel me, and children, man.
Right.
It's like you keep going. We're going all the way to 9.
And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons.
Right. So the Most High had killed a bunch of Israelites in the wilderness, and they sound like he wasn't a part of that. He died from his own sin, but he ain't got no son, just 5 girls. You feel me? It's 5 women, and they ain't got no brothers or nothing. And the inheritance is supposed to go to the son, from the father to the son. But it's 5 women, and they basically in council. You feel me? They basically in council right now with Moses. You feel me? And that's why I say you need you a commanding general. Why y'all think this is a game, man? When no pastor know how to deal with this type of situation, a pastor would have been trying to molest one of them girls or have sex with one of them girls. They Cubans too, so you know they look good. You feel me? Not saying like the other tribes don't look good, but I'm just saying. You feel me? These 5 Cuban women, the tribe of Manasseh is the so-called Cubans. These 5 Cuban women, and they got a problem, and they need the answer to it. Some of your pastor, none of them would have been able to do, man. They would have been trying to have sex with them or something, man. So you keep on.
And why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he hath no son? Give us thee therefore a possession among the brethren of our father.
Right, so they saying like our father name, you feel me, and his inheritance shouldn't go to waste. Feel me? Like it should either go to one of us or something like that. But Moses, like that ain't how it go. It always supposed to go to the son.
Right.
You feel me? You get you a man and he get inheritance from his father, and that's how it's supposed to work. But they like, man, we ain't got no husbands and we ain't got no brothers. So where's my father's stuff finna go? You feel me? So they in council basically.
And Moses brought their case before the Lord.
Right. For the Most High.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, the daughters of Zelophehad spake right.
They speak right. Most High, like, you know what, they on point. They right, man, because they ain't got no brothers, they ain't got no husbands. Where is the inheritance supposed to go from their father? You feel me? You keep on.
Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren. And thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them.
Right. So basically he's saying like if a man ain't got no sons, it goes to the daughters. You feel me? Because it wasn't supposed to go like that though. It's supposed to go to the sons. You feel me? But now they coming up with a law of what happens with the inheritance. You feel me? This is Moses, a commanding general. You feel me? He's setting up order, man. He's setting up order because they was in a tough spot. They didn't know what to do. You feel me?
And if thou speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no sons, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
Now a law was made. You feel me? Now a law was made. You feel me? Some preachers, no fake Israelite groups, Muslims would have been able to come up with. You feel me? Because the Lord is not dealing with them. You feel me? We got protocols that we do. You feel me? That the generals set up, man. Because the Lord is dealing with them, man. And them protocols work perfectly.
Right.
Just like this protocol right here that Moses came up with because he went to the Lord. You feel me? And the Lord gave him this law. And he told him to just spread it out through Israel. That's why he went to Israel saying, if you have no daughter, then you should. It's like, what else was that?
It's like verse 8.
Verse 8. Okay, like I said, you shall pass inheritance unto the daughter, Salaki. Now they came up with that law because it's like, dang, we ain't know what to do. They never thought of that. They never thought like, dang, what should happen if nobody ain't got no son, ain't got no daughters? What should happen? So now they came up with a law. So you keep on.
And if ye have no daughter, then ye shall give the inheritance unto his brother.
Right. If you ain't got no family, no nothing, you ain't got no kids, give it to his brothers, man. Money got to go somewhere. You know, in the United States, if you die and you ain't got no sons or no daughters or no husband or no wife, your money goes to the state. You can have $50,000 in your bank account when you die, and you ain't got no will saying to go to your daughter, your son, or your husband or wife. It goes to the state.
Right, it's real heavy because think about all the people that's dying with this coronavirus. All the black people,
Right.
Hispanics and Native Indians dying, and they ain't got no people, but they got a lot of possessions. They should have left a will to the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
They should have left all their possessions to the I.S.U.P.K. to Commander GEN.YAHANNA. And
That's
Commander
right.
GEN.YAHANNA would have been an excellent steward over all those possessions and made sure that your brethren, as far as a nation, was cared for.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's real heavy what you bringing up.
So yeah, that whole little scripture that we was bringing out, just about order with being able to deal with multiple women coming at you with a problem.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, most people can't deal with one girl coming at them asking them something. You feel me? Why do you think these fake Israelite groups collapse and they go away? You never hear about them again. Because they got they can't answer no problems. They ain't got no protocols. They ain't got no order. But guess what? The I.S.U.P.K. got protocols and we got order of how to deal with every situation. You feel me?
Right.
And that's what just happened right here. Moses ain't know what to do. He went to the Most High. The Most High showed him what he should do.
Right.
Gave him the spirit of what he should do, what he should say, and it became a law. It became a law. So we're gonna drop that in Numbers 31 and 1.
God. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 31 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterwards shalt thou be gathered unto thy people.
Right, man. Y'all wonder why we dress like warriors.
Right.
And war like apparel, man.
That's right.
I'm telling you, man, we got the spirit of the Most High on us. That's why, man. Most High say, avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites, man. Go kill them, man. For what they done to y'all, man. You feel me? Go kill them. Go get rid of them, man. Feel me? Then you keep going. We're going all the way to 5.
God, if I may, we ain't saying go out here and kill nobody in I.S.U.P.K. The Most High is taking vengeance upon us. Because the scriptures also say in Romans 12 and 9 says, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
Right.
So right here, though, this was a time where sometimes the Most High tell you to do something. Right now ain't that time, but it's getting close. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Commander GEN.YAHANNA was saying. He ain't giving us the word yet because, the Most High, gonna give Commander GEN.YAHANNA the word and when to go ahead and let the army of the Lord do what we gotta do. Right. But it's real heavy what you're saying.
Because we avenging the children of Israel from the Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Moabites by just going down and all their doctrines, cutting all the doctrines.
That's right.
All the stuff they told us was cool. We showing you how it's not cool. That's how we avenging the children of Israel.
Right.
We ain't taking a fight to them, man. You feel me? Our war is spiritual. You feel me? This just was in a time where they was in a war time. You feel me? Where they was actually having a fight. You feel me? We ain't at that time yet where we got to fight. We dress like we do because we know stuff will pop off.
That's right.
Because of what we saying ain't too frowned upon in this kingdom, man.
Right.
Saying the kingdom finna fall. Coronavirus, we happy for it. We know stuff could pop off. So we dress like we ready for war because we know stuff could pop off. But we ain't going to do nothing, though. Right. Don't take that out of context.
God. Where we get now?
Verse 2.
It's the verse 2. Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterwards shalt thou be gathered unto thy people. Verse 3. And Moses shall speak unto the people, saying, Arm some of yourselves unto the war.
Right. Arm some of yourselves. Like we say, if you legally can get a gun, get one.
Right.
Get one. If you can't, no. That's why I say arm some of yourselves. That's why the scriptures is so heavy in how they alive. They say arm some of yourselves. They ain't say everybody.
Right.
Because some of y'all, you got them felonies and stuff, man. But if you can, man, get you a gun, man. Leave it, put it in the crib. Right. Keep it in your car, man, just in case you need it for self-defense.
Right. And it says, and let them go against the Midianites and avenge the Lord of Midian. Verse 4. Of every tribe 1,000, throughout all the tribes of Israel, ye shall send to the war. Verse 5. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war.
Right, man. An army, man. That's what we building. We building an army for war. Because we got to understand, man, when we fight against God, America wins, man.
Right.
We fight against God, America wins, man. And that's what people got to understand, man. You ever seen that movie, The Avengers? See, all that stuff come out the Bible. That's why I say the white man is not as smart as you think.
Right.
He getting all these moves out the Bible. He just creating, Iron Man and all that stuff around it to make you throw you off. But what you don't understand is that the Avengers is a metaphor. Like them Avengers in that movie is a metaphor for Christian pastors.
Right.
You feel me? Muslims, anybody that turn you away from God. You feel me? Because if you notice in the movies, these billion-dollar movies, they always fighting something coming out the sky. You feel me? And they on earth trying to protect the humans. You feel me? And that's basically what Christian pastors do. You feel me? They fighting against God. You feel me? Because the Most High is trying to send something out the sky to destroy this kingdom, man. But you got to be on his side. But the Christian pastors and stuff is getting us away from the Most High. You feel me? They helping America win. Because the more we fight against God, the more we eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, the Most High is like, man, look, man, I ain't listening. I ain't even dealing with them. You feel me?
Right.
Because what the Christian church tell us is all good. You feel me? We serving Muslim gods and African gods and stuff like that. Come on, man. We fighting for these kingdoms, man.
God.
Because when we fight, when we don't do what the Most High say to do, we fighting for them. Feel me? So they can stay in power. And that's basically what happened in the movie Avengers. The Avengers are steady fighting stuff out the sky so it won't come destroy the earth. You feel me? When the Avengers ain't even from the earth. You feel me? So yeah, though, that's deep little topic though. Yeah, we can drop that and go to James 3 and 6. 3 and 16 slide.
This is the book of James, chapter 3 and verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work.
Right, man. See, ain't no envy and strife in here, man. You feel me? If you a good teacher, we gonna let that shine. You a good camp speaker, we gonna let that shine. You make garments good, we telling everybody to buy garments from you.
Right.
You feel me? Ain't no envying or no evil, ain't no evil works going on in here, man. But guess what? That was happening to the Black Panthers, the Christian church, the Muslim, fake Israelite groups, Marcus Garvey and all that stuff, Dr. Ben, all that stuff. It was nothing but evil works going on, man.
Right.
Envying and evil and strife, there's confusion in every evil work, man. That's what comes from all that jealousy and all that stuff. And that's why none of that stuff worked. It seemed good, though. It seemed good, but none of that worked. But it's crazy how this don't seem good to everybody, but it's working. It's working. It's been working since 1969.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's heavy. Drop that and go to Nehemiah 8 and 4.
God. This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 4. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood, which they made for the purpose, and beside him stood Matthiah.
Right. So they made a pulpit of wood for everybody to say, why is we standing on wood
Right.
at camp, feel me, reading out the Bible? I tell you, we do everything according to the scriptures, man.
That's right.
The 144,000 is coming out of I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
It ain't coming out of no church, no Muslim mosque, or no fake Israelite group. It's coming out of right here, man.
And Shema, and Anna, and Uriah, and Hakah, and Massa on his right hand, and on his left hand Padah, and Meshach, and Makah, and Hassam, and Hashabbanah, and Zechariah, and Meshullam.
Right, man. That's camp.
Right.
That's camp what they doing, man. They on a pulpit of wood and he got men all around him on Shamar. You feel me? He got men all around him on Shamar. Since y'all wonder what we doing on Saturdays on them corners. You feel me? What we doing on Saturdays on them corners, standing on that wood, all the men around us, reading out the Bible, man. Telling the white man he's the devil.
That's right.
Telling black people what they need to do, man, to serve the Most High. I'm telling you, man, we got all that out the scriptures, man. They having camp right here in the scripture. We can read 5 and that's it.
And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people.
Right. We always have somebody read. Somebody standing there speaking. Somebody there reading out the book.
For he was above all the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up.
And when we read and we speak on them corners, people stand up.
Right.
You see people all halfway down the block because the microphone be so loud. They be looking like, man, what? Dang, how they know all that? People they in the restaurants looking like, man, what? Dang, they telling the truth.
Right.
Try to act like they don't hear us. People stood up though. People stood up, and 90% of the brothers came in the truth because of camp. Because of camp. Because they seen the camp, whether it was on YouTube or walk past, whatever. They seen the camp, man, and they came to this truth, man. Because they want to be a part of that 144,000.
That's right.
You could drop that and go to Deuteronomy 3 and 4.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 3 and verse 4. And we took all of his cities at that time.
Right, man. With the silliness of preaching, we took every major city. We took them all. Standing on a pulpit of wood with men all around us, reading out the Bible. We took all the major cities.
There was not a city which we took not from them.
It's not one city. Where is that? What major city we ain't got? Say it. Please say it so we can go get it.
Right.
Say it so we can go get it.
60 cities, all of the region of Agag, the kingdom of Og in Bashan.
Right, man. We taking everything. We in the UK, man. We in the UK. We in Brazil. We in Canada. We taking all the major cities, man. With the silliness of preaching, standing on a pulpit of wood.
Right.
You feel me? The last scripture, Revelation 14:1.
Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount of Zion.
Right, man. The lamb stood on the Mount of Zion. Christ. Feel me? Christ was that lamb. You know why they called him a lamb? Because he was a sacrifice. In the Old Testament, we used to sacrifice lambs, rams. You feel me? We used to sacrifice animals, you feel me, when we committed a sin or a trespass or something. And he was the sacrifice. You feel me? He was the new covenant, man. He sacrificed his life so he could bring us back to the Most High. Because we done away with the Most High done away with us, Salaki. Because we didn't want to keep the commandments. We didn't want to love our brothers. We didn't want to love our sisters, man. We're doing the same stuff we're doing right now. So if you say the I.S.U.P.K is no purpose for us, you a goddamn fool.
Right.
You a goddamn fool if you say there's no purpose for the I.S.U.P.K when the reason why we lost the covenant is the same stuff that's happening right now. The same stuff everybody doing in the world right now is the reason why we lost the covenant and we got to call Christ a lamb because he was the sacrifice.
Right. And with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their forehead.
Right, man. It's going to be 144,000 men standing with Christ, man. And they're going to have the Most High Spirit on them, man. They're going to have the Most High Spirit on them, man. Heavy. The zeal going to be heavy, man. Right. The zeal ain't heavy if you sitting there talking about you your own leader.
Right. The
spirit ain't heavy if you saying you ain't joining the I.S.U.P.K because we look too militant and you scared of us, man.
Right.
The zeal ain't heavy for the Most High if you sitting having a Bible study group, man. You feel me? You sitting there going to church, man, or worshiping LOUISVILLE, man. The zeal for the Most High ain't heavy. It ain't heavy, man. The zeal for the Most High got to be heavy, and that zeal is only found in men in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man.
That's right.
We keep going, we're going all the way to 3.
God. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters.
Right, the Most High.
And as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers, harping with their harps.
Right, we finna rejoice.
And they sung as it were a new song before the throne.
Right, Babylon is falling.
Right. And before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
No man can learn that song. It's a song we sing. Nobody know the lyrics to that one.
Right.
Everybody know the little baby. The new little baby, the new Future, the new little Dirk, and whoever else, Jay-Z. But it's going to be a song. Only that 144,000 know, man.
Right.
It's only sung in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
It's only sung in here, man. And you got to be in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA to know it. I'm going to leave that at that. That's the end of the class. I'm telling you, you want to be a part of 144,000, come to I.S.U.P.K Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Lead on black ass Israelite groups, lock in. Leave the Christian church.
Right.
Leave the Muslim mosque. Leave all that stuff alone, man. If you want to be a part of that 144,000, man. Come into the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. Pay your tithes, man. Security announcements. We the I.S.U.P.K start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes was a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, gives to the Treasury Department. Free will offer for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the 51st annual Passover, but it's been postponed due to the coronavirus. So stay in tune with the men over your city,
Right.
so you can know when it's going down. We give a courtesy salute to the brothers watching the stream. Madam Shabbat, Amijam, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbat, that's my tie. Courtesy salute to the sisters watching the stream. Madam Shabbat, Amijam, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Adab, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Class dismissed.